partner.
Wow, that was loud.
It was? Sorry. Howdy, partner.
We're back.
We are. You've been here.
Right. Well, yeah.
I haven't.
Technically, I wasn't here in terms of the studio. I was in a hotel room.
Oh, you were?
Wow, you didn't listen?
Not yet. I was on vacation. Sorry, I have some catching up to do. Yeah.
Just kidding.
I was also late today with my evening plans, late getting in, so the studio is abridged for me.
Yeah, we're starting an hour.
Episode might be a little abridged also, but we'll be pairing.
Pretty late.
We're talking Silver Dollar City, okay?
We are.
Ta-da.
For those that are listening, he's wearing a Silver Dollar City
yes,
t-shirt.
yes. And then it'll be paired with a vlog, in-park vlog that I did. So there'll be two videos, you know.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm gonna hold you to the fact that vlog is getting dropped.
It has
on
to.
Monday.
Oh, I'll drop it before Monday. I'll drop it maybe Monday morning.
Well,
Sunday
you'll
night.
be in Orlando on Sunday and Monday.
I'll be working on editing it in Epic on Sunday.
You might need to edit on the plane. Go get.
I don't do that. I watch a movie. Watch movies on planes. But anyways,
Speaking of movies, you need to watch some movies on that plane ride
what are you talking
to
about?
prepare for Epic.
Oh, I already know everything. Is there a Donkey Kong movie that I need to watch? King Kong.
Did you watch How to Train Your Dragon?
No.
Yeah,
I want to
need you
experience it through the park first,
No.
I think.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
I did
that's-
with Harry Potter and Hogsmeade.
That's different.
My first time seeing Hogsmeade was walking in Universal Studios.
That's tragic.
It
first
was
of all.
fun.
Second,
I was discovering.
no.
And then I was like, this place could be a little
You're not
bigger.
gonna get it. You're not gonna get Isle of Burke if you don't.
What do you
watch.
mean?
You just need to watch.
I am providing an outside opinion on someone who didn't watch it. Does Isle of Burke make sense?
I think that everyone should watch How to Train Your Dragon before you visit Isle of Burke because it makes it that much more special.
How many of those movies are there?
3, but just watch the first.
What if I just watch 3 and skip 1 and 2?
I mean, sure.
If I had to watch one that was not the first one, would a 2 or 3?
2 is probably my favorite.
The 2s, yeah. The 2s do well.
It made me cry.
Toy Story 2, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Paddington 2, all classics. Did you ever hear about that? Paddington 2 is like much better than Paddington 1.
I never saw it. He went to Chile or something.
Oh, you should watch it. That would probably make you cry.
Probably. I'm not a big Paddington guy.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't connect.
Ted?
but-
Ted 2?
No. Definitely not.
Okay. Well,
No. What did I watch recently? Oh my gosh. You know what I should be doing right now?
Watching
and I
a
probably
movie?
will. No, the last 3 episodes of Andor dropped tonight.
you should probably go to bed.
Yeah, I should, but I've got work to do.
Wait, they dropped
after.
tonight?
Oh. Tuesday nights. Yeah. It was my goal to watch one of them before we started recording, but then
You would have had time.
well, when you called and said that you were going to be delayed, I was sitting next to Francie.
Oh,
then
and
we
she
were-
probably said, "Oh, what's new?" I can imagine.
No, well, maybe. But but we were like, should we go work in Zoe's room? Which is what we ended up
Well, I'm
doing.
glad.
So we hung the curtains in Zoe's room and started like moving pictures around and stuff like that.
Well, you're welcome for gifting you that time and that memory.
Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Yep, just looking out for you and Francie.
Yeah. Stupid. Anyways, but yeah, we had an appointment today. Francie's 34 weeks. Zoe's 5 pounds 7 ounces already, which is pretty wild.
What fruit is that?
I don't know what fruit. Today the app told me she was a basketball hoop.
Oh. There might be some anatomical
Yeah.
things that we got to work through there.
I don't know how that.
Why a basketball hoop and not a basketball would be the question.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Interesting.
maybe length. I don't know.
Circumference.
I don't know. Either way, we're getting closer.
Well, that's good.
We have the date that she will be born. I'm not really sharing it publicly, but
Well-
we have this scheduled date for the C-section. So
Oh, I was gonna say that's just an estimation, but no, you're locked in.
It's scheduled, baby.
Calendar circled on the refrigerator.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We have.
Do you have a countdown clock?
No, but I should.
Yeah.
The thing is that I truly have a lot of anxiety right now because, by the time you're listening to this episode, I will have embarked on 2 weeks away from the house because of work. So I go from Universal to Walt Disney World to Disneyland and then back. And like Walt Disney World and Universal, no big deal because we're not that far.
Mm-hmm.
So if something happened, I could just drop everything and drive over. I'm nervous about California.
You can do the same from California. Just go to Enterprise, grab a car, and
Yeah, drive.
it's just a
No, it
short
would be-
28 hours away.
I'd catch the next flight out, obviously, but it makes me nervous. I'm nervous about leaving her and being that far away for sure because I don't want something to happen. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just be in and out in California in 3 days. So
It's a good little trip
I am looking forward to the California trip too, though. It's going to be cool
for work, for all of them.
Yeah.
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 Well,
but the
Universal. Hello.
the day one of Universal, day 1.5 is with you guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
But yeah, so Disneyland will be fun because we're going out there for the 70th anniversary, which technically the celebration starts this week. And so by the time people are listening to this, the party's already started.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun to go out there and kind of experience what they have. This can tie into a little bit of news real fast, which I know we're going to jump into the actual Silver Dollar City stuff in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Disneyland officially underway, 70th anniversary celebration. You've got at Disneyland Park, you've got Wondrous Journeys, and Paint the Night Parade is back. I'm so excited to see that parade. I've never seen it before. I have not watched videos of it. I've not seen any spoilers of it. I'm excited to experience it for the first time. And then we've got a new World of Color show that has debuted. Actually, while we're recording this, our media team is there right now, probably watching it. So,
Wow.
brand new World of Color show at DCA, and then the Better Together parade is back at DCA as well. And then
That's our parade.
Toy Story.
Oh, wait, no, the PAL around. Wait, which one?
No, Better Together.
Better Oh, yeah. Better
Sorry,
together. Better together. Oh, it's still stuck in my head.
Disney Toy Story Mania at DCA also has like special targets, like 70th anniversary targets, which is pretty fun. Miguel and Dante from Coco have shown up in the Mexico scene in It's a Small World, which is exciting. Can't wait to go see that. But yeah,
Do they
lots of
still
fun
have
things.
Soarin' Over California?
No, it ended. It ends with
Food and wine.
food and wine. Yeah.
Well, I will not be going back to Disneyland until Food and Wine.
But Jolly Holiday is back open, so I'll eat a cinnamon roll in your honor.
You can just FedEx one to me.
I haven't been back to the
Was with me.
words. No, I like the last 1, 2, 3, 4 times that I went to Disneyland. You were there.
Don't you feel like there's well, I guess because I was there with you, that there's been like an influx of Disneyland trips, like I've always been Disney World, but like
Yeah,
over the
in my
last
life.
like 3 years, I'm like, have I gone to Disneyland more than Disney World? And that
Yeah,
is the
I
truth.
mean, not for me, obviously,
Well,
because
yes.
I live here. But yeah, I've been to Disneyland
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot, considering I went my whole life without going until I've only ever gone to Disneyland one time without you.
This is going to be a big step going back, for a
Can't
second
wait.
time without me. Just
Can't
might
wait.
not be the
Just
same.
I need a good Disneyland trip.
Hey! Ouch.
I'm just kidding.
I do remember that I did go to the 60th, and that makes me feel
that's
old
cool.
now. But that was like the first time that I went to Disneyland as I guess I went as a baby, apparently, is when we've talked about that, of maybe it was my first theme park, maybe not. I still don't know if that's verified or not. But I guess I went as a baby. But first time going as like a coherent individual was for the 60th.
Not just a coherent individual, you would have been 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I had memory.
Yeah. And like an adult.
I was enlightened. Yeah.
You're 30 now. How is it? How's it been?
It's harder and harder to get out of bed each and every day.
Just gets worse.
Yeah. Maybe it's time to start working out.
I am planning on going to the gym this week. I started healthy eating. Yeah, I did a little cleanse with
that's
one of my
nice.
friends. Yeah, we made it through. It was rough.
How long?
3 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
like, like a juice
We did.
cleanse.
Broth.
Oh,
Yeah, it was rough.
you got to get like
But yeah,
chewing gum or something to like keep your teeth from falling out. I feel like you got to keep them working.
What?
Like if you just have broth, your teeth have nothing to chew on for
It
3
was
days.
only a couple days. It was fine.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was a nice little reset for my gut. My gut needed it, and now I want to pay attention to my health. I need to. So,
Well, good.
but yeah,
Good. I'm not quite there. I'm not doing any cleanses, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've
It's
noticed
not
I need
been
to stay
easy.
out of the sun a little more. I have noticed
Why?
that.
Why?
Just because, like, in general, I don't know.
Makes you nervous.
Start thinking about UV rays and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Just
it's a real thing.
Got
I
to
had
throw on
a
a long sleeve.
scare with it a couple years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, got some stuff cut out of me.
Ouch. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't done any.
Wear
Examinations.
sunscreen.
I don't is the thing, which has me
Well,
scared.
Yeah, you should change that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Epic Universe.
Well, I enjoy wearing like a long sleeve T-shirt. I do like doing that.
Yeah, but
even
you're
on
not gonna
hot
wanna-
days. But like you can get a long sleeve T-shirt that's like the cool long sleeve.
Dry fit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
not
but
dry
it's-
fit even, but they have like ones that like
Yeah, cool.
they're designed to be like UV shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bougie.
That's how.
Um.
What are you talking about, bougie? That's a normal thing. I'm sure you can get them at Walmart or something.
I'm kidding.
But yes,
I
no
will
shade
say,
at Epic.
prepare yourself. Yeah,
Which,
it
yeah,
is-
we will. In the time of posting this episode, me and Nick would have had an epic experience. I am
Yeah.
not going to say anything like that. I've already seen too much. We're going to just go to Epic Universe.
It's okay. You're allowed.
I'm not. I can't. I've been like, I've told myself, at this point, everybody's heard. Let's go have an epic day, which you've done. And it's great. It works. But
Anyways.
I'm taking myself.
No, Epic is a very, very warm park, and yeah. So plans for this weekend. By the time you guys have heard this, we have gone to Epic Universe, and honestly, probably have recorded the next episode that you guys are going to hear, which will be a full recap of our experience at Epic Universe, kind of breaking things down.
Are we doing that the night after we finish?
Probably not. Probably Monday morning, depending on what our
On Monday morning,
plans
we're on
are.
Velocicoaster rope drop.
Oh, is that what officially
I
we're
don't
doing?
know. I don't know actually. But if it closes early, I'm fine. Well, I guess if we go to like a dinner or go to
We're supposed to go to Bar Helios
Yeah.
afterwards. Yeah,
true that.
yeah.
We'll
I mean-
we'll think about it.
Still is a little early. Bar Helios, we're going not super late.
But it'll be a little vlog episode combo.
Yeah. So you guys will have content. We'll probably try to drop the vlog as soon as possible. TBD, because I'm going to be having a very busy week that week. So
Hold on.
see.
You're going to be traveling all over.
Yeah.
I'm going to be rolling solo for a couple weeks, huh? Or are you going to
No, I mean-
you going to call in remote
Yeah.
from location?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. When we record the week after that, I'll be at Walt Disney World, and I can
Oh,
just
Yeah.
go from my hotel room.
yeah, that works.
It's the cool thing about these podcasts that you can do it from wherever you're at.
Unless you are sharing a room with a 4-year-old. And then it's a little harder.
Just one room in the house.
Well, no, there were lots of rooms in the house, but they were all taken by other family members. There were babies sleeping downstairs,
Yeah, it's fine.
4-year-old sleeping upstairs. I was not available, okay? I was in Branson with my 4-year-old and
You did
my
great.
parents and my brother and his kids. That's what we did last week when we went to
Yeah.
Branson, Silver Dollar City, other things.
Hunter did forget my birthday, though.
I didn't. I was at Silver Dollar City that day, and I said, wow, theme parks.
Okay,
Who
but-
do I know that likes... Oh, Nick. Oh, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Nick.
At like 7 p.m. And he had texted me that morning.
No. You're using this to paint me in a bad light. You
just
text
speaking the
me
truth.
the night before when I had gone to sleep. You text me at like 11 p.m. something. I don't know. You said good job. You told me good job or something. I forgot. You said
You had-
oh, good job with park good stories. Yeah, you said good job with the park content today. And I was like, oh, okay. So then I wake up the next morning, roll over. I'm sharing a room with a 4-year-old. I probably rolled over my phone, looked at it, and I saw that message, and I replied, Thank you. No punctuation. Just thank you. Or maybe I put an exclamation point on there. And then, yeah, one thing led to the next. The 4-year-old woke me up. I got him dressed. We drove to Silver Dollar City. We were riding water rides. My phone got wet. I almost lost my phone. Almost broke because I took it on the Rapids ride, which we'll talk about. And then, as I had a minute, as I was walking out of the park, I just, had one of those moments where you walk out and you're like, who are all my favorite people associated with theme parks? And Nick was the first one to pop into my mind. And then in my mind, I said, Nick, May 9th. That's probably coming up pretty soon. And I was like, wait a minute. That is today. I knew when your birthday was.
Sure.
I didn't know that the date was currently May 9th. I thought we were somewhere because listen here. This was Friday. Vacation started on Sunday. So I was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I was 5 days in on a vacation. I don't even know what day of the week it is when I go on those vacations, let alone the day of the month. I don't know dates.
Fine. There is a distinct difference between Nick and Hunter in terms of paying attention to dates, important dates.
But I did not set a phone reminder, which
I wouldn't have. The difference between you and I
did that for next year.
Not.
So I already said it.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Not that one is better than the
May
other.
8th. Remember,
it's different.
It was Nick's birthday.
But I would have absolutely been like, I mean, I'm a midnight texter.
Not me.
Yeah. I'm well aware. You're a 7 p.m. kind of guy.
I got you before the day was over. Before the sun went down. All right.
In your time zone, maybe.
The sun was setting. I got you before the sun set. So that's what matters. Also, what? It doesn't have to be first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It's the concept of texting in the morning and then
I told you the morning was in reply to your text,
right?
And I was not in my right mind.
Right. Correct. That's fine.
It
was still forgotten.
I messed up. Okay, let's just leave it at that.
No.
Here I am trying to explain it away, and I just messed up. Anyways,
it's just funny to me because on our episode that we were together last, I was like, birthdays are such a big deal, blah blah blah.
And I said birthdays aren't that big of a deal, and so here we are. Just shrinking into my chair.
One of my strengths is paying attention to the details of people's life and making sure that other people feel celebrated. And so, yeah, there's a difference.
I made sure you're celebrated. It is your birthday, period.
Okay, anyways, we can move on to the next subject now.
Plus,
there's really
saving on shipping costs, bringing your present with me.
I'm giving Hunter a bit of a hard time.
He is. He's giving me a really hard time. But Question of the week: Is Hunter right or wrong?
I'm not interested in people's opinions on the matter. To be quite
okay. Question of the week: does it still count as long as you send the birthday text before the sun goes down?
I mean, yeah, absolutely it counts.
I should have died with the bit at that point and waited till 11:59 and been like, "Happy birthday, haha! I'm the last because I want you to remember me for the rest of the year."
No, definitely not.
Or I could have just I would have had you sweating. You would have been like, "Do I text him and remind him?" And you're like, "No, it's not even worth it."
I wouldn't have been sweating. I just was living my life, doing my thing.
See, you didn't even realize that I didn't wish you happy birthday.
I realized it because you texted me that morning.
You probably a text from Mona, or what is it? Thank you.
Yeah, no, like happy birthday, buddy. Yeah,
happy birthday was implied.
But thank you.
Yeah, I was thankful for you. Thankful to have you on your birthday. You missed the rest of the text.
Right.
It got edited.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.
All right, let's talk about
I'm just giving you a hard time.
America's most popular theme park, as voted 3 years in a row.
All right.
Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. Gosh, where do we even start? Have you ever been to Silver Dollar City?
No, never even been to Branson, never been to Missouri. It's one of the states I've never been to. Wait.
You've definitely driven. That's in Missouri.
Yeah, so I've been to Missouri.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, Branson is
but not that part of Missouri.
Okay.
So.
Branson is an interesting town. It's like Gatlinburg, maybe. You ever been there? Tennessee?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of touristy. They have all like the attractions and all the stuff,
Sure.
the shows. Like a little Vegas, you know? They've got Elvis. They've got all kinds of stuff on the strip that you can go do. But Silver Dollar City, a little bit outside of town. Started, I'm not going to get too much into the history because people can look up the history if they want to know the history. This is about our experience and obviously your thoughts and me explaining it as best as I can. Started as the Marble Cave, which was, this is where the parallels are between Silver Dollar City and Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's Berry Farm had fried chicken. Silver Dollar City had a cave. That's what people went to do. They went for the fried chicken. They went for the cave. And then as time went on, they added in an 1880s village, you know, blacksmith, all that kind of thing of like entertainment around the cave. But people came for the cave and did the theme stuff when they couldn't get into the cave or after the cave. And then the whole theme park came after that. It was later changed from the Marble Cave to the Marvel Cave because there was no marble in it at all. So it's now the Marvel Cave. Still offering tours at Silver Dollar City as part of your admission. But like I said before, I think it's USA Today has ranked Silver Dollar City the #1 theme park in America, competing against Universal, SeaWorld, Disney World. I don't know if there's an asterisk on that. I mean, I feel like it's pretty legit because it is a good theme park, but that's some high praise, and it is warranted. So Silver Dollar City, Branson, and Florida, topography completely different, right? Florida flat, Disneyland flat. Branson is on mountainsides. When I post the vlog, I do a little bit of a spiel about the parking lot. The parking lot is absolutely insane because it's literally on like the razorback of a mountain, and it's up a giant hill, and all of Silver Dollar City is weaving to valleys, hilltops, all kinds of stuff. Not a flat pathway inside. Where the positive side is, they have some good roller coasters that utilize the mountains and all of that. A lot of their stuff is outdoors, especially with their main roller coasters. So I went twice on my trip to Branson. I went once on a quick afternoon when I was by myself just to get the tall height stuff out of the way. I did 4. Did I do 4? 5. I did 5 roller coasters. So I did Outlaw Run, Powder Keg, Wildfire, Time Traveler, and New Fire in the Hole. So those were the 4 that I did. I could do Fire in the Hole with Bash. That's actually like a combo dark ride, roller coaster ride. We ended up doing that the next day as well. But Time Traveler, Outlaw Run, Powder Keg, and Wildfire are all like 50 plus, 48 to 50 plus inch height requirements, and they're pretty intense roller coasters. So I had myself a little coaster afternoon, which I go into a little bit more in depth in the vlog in terms of what that was like. But in general, imagine like, I don't know, I feel like they're Velocicoaster-esque in terms of like thrill. Like there's a lot of cheek seat factor. I did talk about that on a few of these. But they are intense. A lot of inversions. Kind of hang time-ish. Powder Keg. What was that other one called? The Accelerator. Launch coaster. A little bit longer. And Time Traveler, the newest, is a spinning roller coaster. So like, what's the Epic Universe one? Werewolf?
Curse of the Werewolf.
Yeah. It's basically that, except it has 3 inversions, and it's the tallest and fastest and longest spinning coaster in existence.
That doesn't appeal to me.
It was tough. It was tough, honestly.
I don't love spinning coasters. I don't even even Guardians of the Galaxy can give me a hard time sometimes.
But like, yeah, it doesn't.
Guardians is a great coaster. It's great. It's incredible.
Yeah.
But it messes with.
But it like Guardians is
sickness.
tame in a way of like it keeps your direction. Like, okay, we're gonna look at this. Okay, we're gonna look at that. Okay, we're gonna like kind of bank a little bit.
Yeah, it has controlled spins.
Time Traveler's just like, screw you.
No.
Let me just. It's like you're going down like the inner tube hill at the snow hill, and someone just like, or on the water slide, and someone just like spins you and then pushes you down the slide. That
doesn't sound pleasant.
Because Time Traveler basically goes from the station immediately to a vertical drop that you are in the middle of a spin on, and then it's like, see my hands right here? That's the track path. That's what it looks like when you look at it. It's just interweaving, and it's nasty. So
Yeah.
Again,
That would not appeal to me.
I go more into it on the vlog. I did ride 3 of these. Wait, yes, 3 of the big coasters on an empty stomach.
Oh, geez.
And yeah, I ended up eating before the last one an entire pizza, and that did not feel good. And we talked about that. But overall, attractions wise, Silver Dollar City is very good, in my opinion. Everything is well themed. Everything is very clean.
It's a theme park as opposed to an amusement
Theme
park?
park, 100%. 100% theme park. It has roller coasters that are like out and about that are kind of amusement parky roller coasters, but they're more like themed around the topography of like the environment, going up and down the mountain through the forest, stuff like that. And even the actual attractions themselves, like Powder Keg, for instance, it's a launch coaster. It has kind of the launch area. Behind the launch area, it has like a piece of track that's themed that goes vertical, goes up, and it's all torn to bits and shredded, kind of like Expedition Everest-ish. But then around all of these roller coasters, they have their environments, like the load area, the queue, all is cohesive. There's no stanchions, there's no switchbacks. It's all very, like, it's all made to be part of the show building, which very theme park-esque. So, plus.
Cool.
But yeah, they also have, I'm going to go into kind of the themed lands really quick, just because another thing, Silver Dollar City, easy to get lost in. No hub and spoke. It's on a mountainside, so you can't really like look across and see something you want to walk to and walk straight there. Paths kind of interweave and intertwine, and there's not really like a flat area where you can walk point A to point B in a straight line. You kind of like got to weave around, go other directions. So it can get kind of confusing. But as you enter, you basically enter right by the Marvel Cave entrance, which I had a chicken strip Knott's Berry Farm moment. The one thing that you have to do is do the Marvel Cave. I wasn't able to do the Marvel Cave.
Sad.
I know.
Tragic.
I've been twice and I haven't done the Marvel Cave. But I have.
That's what started it all?
Yeah. Oh, it's literally, go get the fried chicken, and I get chicken strips. And to this day, we'll have to go back to Knott's Berry Farm and try those fried chickens out. But
Maybe I'll go get them when I'm in California in a couple.
You should. You should do a little redemption, a little short review. But as you enter the park at Silver Dollar City, you kind of go through the entrance of the Marvel Cave, the original building, with that cave entrance, and they have tours all day, included with your admission. Basically like every 45 minutes throughout the day you can go in. They get packed. They fit 40 people on a tour. It's a huge cave. It's like 400 feet long by 100 or 200 feet deep. It's huge. You don't like caves?
Don't love them.
Really?
No. I get a little claustrophobic. A little bit.
Okay.
Not Francie gets very claustrophobic. I would feel a little bit of claustrophobia with it. I had a very claustrophobic experience this last week. So.
With a cave?
No, with Monsters Unchained.
Like in the queue?
No, I got stuck.
Oh,
20
yes.
minutes.
Yes.
How do you know?
We
talked about
I heard about it on your story.
Oh, you read about it.
Or
no, I posted it in
post.
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds scary.
It was terrifying. Mostly because of...
Was there like a monster stuck? Like...
No, yeah, there was one animatronic that we were stuck in front of, but we were like on our backs because it like moves.
Well, that's
so we
relaxing.
Were, like, no, it's not. And you're up high, which was the worst part for me because I could see people down below like with flashlights, like trying to figure out what was going on. But then they turned all the lights on, which made it even worse because then I realized actually how high we were. Anyways,
You were pretty high?
yeah,
Well, I'm sorry.
it's fine.
Hopefully I don't get stuck when we do it. But
I hope not because I want you to be able to experience it.
Well, that's a fun
Like-
experience in and of its own.
Yeah, I'll always remember it.
All right. Let's walk through some areas here. Just so you can I want you to get the vibes of Silver Dollar City. All right. The theme park itself, based on the 1880s. All right. But here's the thing. You go in some theme parks, or the ones that are fringe theme parks, amusement parks that have been around for a long time. Silver Dollar City has been around for a very long time. Also, but you go into some theme park, amusement parks, and you kind of look around and you see stuff and you're like, yeah, that's made to look old, but it also looks old. Like it looks like it's
Right.
barely being held on. But like the thing about Silver Dollar City, so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna tongue twist myself every time. The thing about this place is everything looks old, but it looks like old, but like it's newish old, but like it looks very clean. Like everything looks, it doesn't look dilapidated. It just looks like it's in the old style, right? Pathways clean, no cracks, no like breakage, like there's no maintenance or dismay going on here. It's all very well taken care of, which I very much appreciate. Quality high. So you enter on Main Street, which I feel like if you have a theme park, you're going to enter Main Street every time. General store, blacksmith, stuff like that. Directly to the left is the first land, Homestead Ridge. Basically has like the cabins that were the original sites of like the 1800s cabins that were around there. So that's like you ever been to like the log cabin village? Do they have those where you come from? No. From that eastern side. Well, here in Texas, we have a log cabin village in Fort Worth. So shout out to that. That's an attraction that we should go to when you come, the log cabin village. And you go. And,
I've been to like log cabins. I've been to Abe Lincoln's.
Okay, so imagine 7 or 8 of Abe Lincoln's cabins kind of spread out through the forest. And it's like open and you can kind of meander through, go inside the cabins. They have them staged with like the old bedrooms, the old kitchen, stuff like that. So that was really cool. We started, when we went with the whole family on day 2, and I was with the 4-year-old, he went straight to that area. We went straight left when we went in, and he just ran around those cabins for 20, 30 minutes. They have goats. You can pet goats. They have a donkey. You can go pet a donkey. So little petting zoo
like
features.
Toontown, but not.
Can you pet goats and donkeys in Toontown? No. It's nothing like Toontown.
You can meet Clarabelle, and there's people's houses. I don't know.
Let me see. No.
Yeah.
There's nothing really Disney I can compare to, or any theme park really. But as you keep going, you go to Hugo's Hill Street, which here's some interesting stuff here. They have the blacksmith. They have a leather place where they basically make their own leather from scratch. There's a lot of like Silver Dollar City goods, soap, blacksmith stuff, leather, knives, furniture, wood carvers. Like there's all like craftsmen.
So like
shops.
Oregon Trail, you'd be thriving.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Did you ever play Oregon Trail?
No.
What?
No.
You're too young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not play that. Where you like make the decisions and you end up dying anyways in the end.
Not everybody dies. Some of them make it.
Like
to the
95%. But anyways, they have a lot of shops, which I can very much appreciate. Where they have like demonstrations, live entertainment, working those shops, showing you what's done, making knives, making leather. I guess that's what they do at the leather shop. And the coolest thing I saw, so we went into the furniture store and they literally have entire like bedroom sets. You go into a furniture store within the theme park and everything is labeled or like engraved Silver Dollar City. It has emblems, stuff inlaid into.
Who would buy that?
I
Who's
might.
going to like Silver Dollar City to buy like a bed?
You can buy a bedroom set and it has like a gold emblem of like a medallion put into it of Silver Dollar City. Like how much of if you're a theme park guy, I feel like you need a piece of furniture from Silver Dollar City.
Both of our wives would beg to differ since they are not
it's good.
theme park girls.
It's well styled stuff. I feel like Maddie would appreciate it.
I don't think so. Not with the gold. Maybe if it was just plain wood.
It's not gold. It's like it's not. No, it's plain wood. The furniture's plain wood, but it's like a little medallion, little coin, like that the pieces of 8 from Pirates of the Caribbean. That size, like that, and it has like
in the very center.
Just like on a table, it was on like the part of the middle of the table that you open up, so it's not even in view. It's like hidden Easter egg stuff.
Yeah, then that's fine.
Yeah. It's like a bed set, and on the headboard in huge letters, Silver Dollar City.
That's what I've envisioned.
No, it's all very, very tasteful and stylish, actually.
Yeah.
And it's subtly, themed. Anyways, moving on from the furniture store. This is where you get to 2 of the main attractions: American Plunge, Wildfire. Wildfire, similar to like the Hulk, in terms of like, I don't know the ride manufacturer, but like in terms of the actual ride vehicle, it's like a 4 wide coaster, very smooth, not a launch hill, chain lift hill, goes pretty quick, but has some inversions, very fun. American Plunge, log flume ride, pretty good. Pretty good. You kind of start with a long tunnel and just get soaked in a hill on the end. But yeah, we'll get to that. End of day 2, we got to like the right as we're ending our day on day 2. We rode the log flume, then we got a little wet, and then we're like, okay, let's go on the rapids ride. Got soaked, and then we went on another ride that I'll talk about in a second. But Hugo's Hill Street also has the Silver Dollar Saloon, very popular shows there. A lot of live entertainment and shows throughout Silver Dollar City, which are very popular as well, that you don't want to miss. From there, let's go over to Rivertown. Okay, let me tell you something about Rivertown. They have this ride. And, oh gosh, it's not labeled on here. I think it was the Huckleberry Finn ride or something. Let me verify. I gotta verify this. I want to get the name perfectly right. Rides. There we go. Tom and Huck's River Blast. Okay. Tom and Huck's River Blast. So this is a ride where you're on river boats with water cannons, and it's like a dark ride, but it's outside. It's a slow moving ride through like all these scenery pieces, and you just shoot water cannons and you double back like multiple times. So it ends up being a water cannon battle, boat to boat, with other people in the theme park. And the best part is, if you're seated on the outside looking out on the attraction, it borders just a pathway that people walk, and you can just kind of sit quiet and then shoot people going by with your water cannons, and they have no idea. I had so much fun on this. We did this twice. The first time we did it, we tried to like refrain from provoking anyone, because on the outside you're in a boat with water cannons, but the entire outside is lined with water cannons pointing at you. So if you make someone angry, they can make you have a pretty bad day. But 4-year-old, love this ride. It was fun.
That's good.
But yeah, I'm just trying to think. Are there any? You probably wouldn't want to do this, would you?
What?
Like it's like a Buzz Lightyear Super Soaker ride where you shoot other people instead of targets.
They have that at well, not just people. They have targets, but
they do
have
also have some
Epic.
targets.
Yeah.
They have an Epic?
Yeah, it's called Fire Drill. It's an Isle of Burke. You're on a Viking ship.
Hold on. Did they just copy Silver Dollar City?
I don't know. I don't think it's probably like copy and paste, but
No, I'm gonna look.
I actually haven't done it yet. But by the time you guys listen to this, I will have done it, because my goal is to do it. I'll be.
We're gonna do it together.
Tomorrow. Maybe. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how soaked I get on it.
Can you? This is the same ride.
Maybe.
They copied Silver Dollar City.
I don't think that they copied them.
Can you shoot boat to boat? Like, do you ever go like head to head with another boat from what you've seen, or is it all just out to scenery?
I think it's out to scenery, and then it's depending on how well your side of the boat is doing is dependent on how wet the other side of the boat is getting.
Oh, okay. So it's not quite the same, but okay.
Yeah.
Very much like that. That's crazy that the newest theme park in America also has a ride like Tom and Huck's River Blast, because it is that popular. I'm telling you, I was literally riding Tom and Huck's River Blast, and on the second time I'm like, I can't believe this isn't in more theme parks. This is great.
Well,
here it is.
The Universal people heard it.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It actually looks really cool. I haven't done it yet, but like I said, hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to pack my Crocs tomorrow so that I can put those on for the rides.
Or you
I
can
don't want to
just
get my
pack an extra
shoes.
pair of socks, but it's okay.
No. Because then if the outside of your shoes get wet, then you put new socks on, they're just going to get wet.
Yeah, I will agree with you, because I also packed Bash's Crocs and I packed my Chacos in my backpack, and I did change my shoes before getting on this ride into my sandals. Bash refused and walked around with wet shoes for the rest of the day. And I was like, buddy, I tried to tell you.
Well, he's 4. They don't care as much.
No, well, he did care after they were wet for a long period of time. You just don't care in the moment. But,
Yeah.
All right. Wow. What a crazy thing that is. That's awesome.
It's almost like all the theme parks do that.
They don't all. That's the only other one I've ever seen. but
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe there is another one. But anyways, also in Rivertown, they have the River Rapids, which is Kali River Rapids. What's the one in California Adventure called?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I can't remember. I've never done it.
It's been closed the last couple times we went. But, the circular boat.
Popeyes. Yeah.
Popeyes is like that with the circular boat? I thought Popeyes was... Oh, no, I'm thinking of the cartoony one that, like...
Oh, you're thinking of
Yeah.
Dudley Do
that you get absolutely...
drenched.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, speaking of getting drenched, if you try to go on Mystic River Falls at Silver Dollar City, prepare to be drenched. Because, first off, the water in the Ozarks is freezing. It is not like Florida water. It is freezing, frigid cold. So we did this later in the day. It was hot. Good time to do it. But the other thing about this is it has a vertical lift. So it has like its regular lift, and then it sends you through a rapid section, and then it has a tower lift. So have you ever seen those? Where like the raft loads on a tower,
Yeah.
a bar comes down, and it raises you up, rotates you, and then like pushes you off down the slide.
Yeah.
That was sketchy.
That's like water park level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a water park slide at the top. It was like inner tube-ish. So it like does a little loop, and then it sends you down a huge hill where you get absolutely drenched. We went down it. I went down with Bash, and we started going, and then we ended up being like back to the drop at the start of the drop as we were rotating. And I was like, all right, we're going to rotate around. We start going down the drop, and the boat does not rotate anymore at all. And we get the back, and we get all of it. That's when my phone got wet, and now my Face ID doesn't work anymore.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's broken.
Your like personal phone?
Yeah.
That's tragic.
Maybe it's time to upgrade from the 11.
Yeah.
But
He's
anyways,
finally said enough is enough.
yeah. So that's Rivertown. A lot of fun. A lot of, between Tom and Huck's River Blast, a lot of water cannons, a lot of splashing. Great time. Others, Wilson's Farm. You can milk a cow. It's a fake cow, but it literally is like a cow statue with udders under it, and you can go hop on your seat and milk that cow into a bucket.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if amazing is the right word, but you can live life on the farm at Silver Dollar City. Also home to Outlaw Run. If you haven't seen that one, look it up. Wood coaster. It's like New Texas Giant. I don't know if you have any in your neck of the woods that are kind of like that, where it's the wood coaster with like the rectangular steel track, and it's like extreme wood coaster, like vertical drops, tilts you upside down and back. It does all that crazy stuff. Again, very fast, dips, dives, goes all through the mountainsides. Roller coasters overall, when you get to the tops of the hills, it's so cool because there you just see for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so the views are definitely a part of the attraction in and of itself. Moving on to the Fire District and the Grand Exposition. So these are two of like the kid areas. A lot of kiddie rides, bouncers, spinners, stuff like that, both in Grand Exposition and the Fire District. Fire District, fireman themed land.
Is there like an IP? Like is there
Nope.
no kids IP? Interesting.
No. That's the other thing. I don't think there's IP in this whole park,
Interesting.
which I approve. I approve of. It's great, actually. Yeah, there is no IP. They don't have mascots. They don't have anything.
Interesting.
I love that. But yeah, the Fire District. So it's all fireman themed. So they have like Fire Tower, which is your Superman ride. A little smaller. It's the right size that I would probably consider riding. Spinners, droppers. Fire in the Hole. New Fire in the Hole is kind of the premier attraction there. It is the closest thing to a dark ride besides the prison ride, which I'll get to. But it basically is, imagine Spaceship Earth, but a 2-car kind of briskly moving roller coaster. So like you go like in a circle pattern, like all the way up to the top, and you go through multiple dark ride scenes as you go up. And then once you get to the top, a couple hills drop you down. It's thrilling. There's a water splash at the end. A lot of fun. But this is the, you got to be 36 inches tall to ride. Smallest height requirement for kids, stuff like that. So very good. Grand Exposition, a lot of other smaller rides. Grand Exposition is themed basically to like a grand exposition, a World's Fair, like all of these different attractions were brought together to be showcased and displayed in a new form of technology, kind of steampunk-esque. Is kind of what you get, and that leads into Time Traveler, which is right there near the Grand Exposition. Very steampunk is Time Traveler, like gears, a lot of stuff like that. So
That's cool.
The last one was Valley Road, which is home of the prison ride, which is called. Oh no! Some of these are on here, some of these aren't. Prison Ride's a shooting ride. It's been there a while. I'm not gonna lie, you can tell the flooded mine. So prisoners have taken over the mine. It's one of those. It's very similar to the Calico mine.
Oh, okay.
But it's a boat ride. But it's a lot of still mannequin figures, but cool. Extremely similar to that. Not quite the scale, but very similar to that. And then, last but not least, they have the Frisco Silver Dollar Line steam train, full-size steam train. Goes all the way throughout the park. Difference on this one is there's one place to get on, one place to get off, and it leaves every half hour. And then it stops halfway through to do like a little show of robbers trying to take over the train, a little skit, stuff like that. But there's a lot of character overall in Silver Dollar City, which is what I appreciate a lot. So
that's awesome.
But yeah, they have a new resort coming. 2020, was it 2026 or 2027 that I sent you? I think it was 2027.
I don't remember. 2026.
2026, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a cool new resort that's coming. That
like a resort hotel.
Yeah, like legit huge,
yeah,
which they don't have any. They have like Branson's weird because it is a touristy town, so they have like other things that they own throughout Branson that you can go do, like shows, or there's a water park in Branson, the showboat, stuff like that. But of the actual theme park itself, it's off on its own, and they don't have any hotels around it. So this will be like the first. You can go stay at the hotel by the park, do all that kind of stuff.
We can go out there for the opening.
I'll get us on the list. I did meet. Let me go back here. Make sure I have everything right.
Would you, like, in a lot of ways, does it compare to Knott's Berry Farm for you?
So, here's the thing. Knott's Berry Farm feels older.
Sure.
But Silver Dollar City has the theming to like still be of that time, but it feels like
more up to date,
tight. You know, like it feels
yeah.
There's there is a different feeling. Knott's Berry Farm isn't quite like there's Six Flags. Knott's Berry Farm is better than Six Flags, but Silver Dollar City does have that like it has kind of that magic that's pulling it, you know, closer to, you know. The Universal, the Disney. It's not Universal. It's not Disney. It's not that size of a park.
Sure.
You could probably. I needed a day and a half to do most of the stuff, and I still didn't do everything. So you could probably spend 2 days comfortably taking your time going through the park.
But attention to detail and also like upkeep is done really well.
There is nothing in that park that I saw that's like a building that's not themed per like. Looking around, walking through pathways, if you see a structure or a building, it's built with finishes and materials that are in line with the theming. Whereas in other places you have, you know, they skimped here, they skimped there, and don't quite have it. But that's cool. No, it is very immersive. I did meet Sawyer there, who works with theme park, and he did tell me. He said, we got to come back for that hotel opening. He said if we had more time, he was like, I can take you to go look at the site. And I was like, well, that's funny because I kind of do that stuff for a living, and that would be really interesting, but I don't have time. But yeah, shout out to Sawyer. He said he would like to come on, too, if we would like to have him on and talk all things Silver Dollar City. So that's on the docket for the future. So
yeah, I love it.
But yeah,
I got to get out there.
You do. I missed you. I missed you out there. But yeah. No, it does have it's got a kind of feel to it where it separates itself from what you would assume as an amusement park. It's definitely in that category of like, okay, this is cohesive. We got something going on here.
I'd be really interested to like, I think, compare it to a place like Dollywood as well.
Yeah, Dollywood's like the sister park, so
They remind me of each other. Yeah.
very, very similar. Yes.
Yeah. I want to go. Got to do it.
I have been to Dollywood. I don't remember a whole lot about Dollywood though.
I've never been. A lot of people talk a lot about it. So
I might have been to more theme parks in my life than you. Now that I think about it.
maybe
Dollywood, Kennywood, Hershey Park,
I've been to
Six Flags Over Texas, Fiesta Texas, Disneyland, Universal. I think I might have you beat. Just
maybe.
barely.
You may have visited more parks, but I can guarantee you that I've been to them more frequently.
Of course, you have more theme park time than I do. That is.
I don't know
that is
though.
a fact.
You worked at Disney, so we'll see.
Oh, that's right. I have an entire semester of 8 hours a day, so I win.
But can you count that? You're not technically like visiting.
Oh,
the park
I was
at
in
that
the park. I was in Fantasyland. Before we move on, because I don't want to skimp out on Silver Dollar City without talking about the food. The food is good. They have cinnamon rolls at the bakery. They have like a legit bakery that has good stuff.
It's not just like what's that brand of cinnamon roll?
No, everything there is like scratch.
Fresh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like it's good stuff. Like the food is pretty well renowned there. They have a barbecue restaurant that's ranked as the second best theme park restaurant in the world.
Wow.
Again, that's I understand where the skepticism may be coming from. I'm just saying what I say. I'm saying what I see. But it is really good. I did not have the barbecue restaurant this trip. I had it the last year that I went.
Yeah.
Because when it did start the torrential downpour, I looked around and the pizza restaurant was the closest, so I went in there.
I feel like Missouri, like barbecue is good in
Yeah.
Missouri.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Like St. Louis.
It's not
there's
Texas
like
or anything, but I mean, it's all right.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's like a rib. Yeah, St. Louis ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Invented in St. Louis.
I don't know if it was invented.
But yeah, make sure to get some barbecue if you go. Stop by the bakery, which is a must. But yeah, Silver Dollar City kind of hits on all aspects. They have festivals. It was the Spring Festival at that time. They have Christmas festivals, Summerfest. So like they have their seasonal festivals, all that kind of stuff going on. They have live character entertainment walking around Main Street at the park open. They have shows, entertainment, all kinds of stuff. So
that's really cool. I like it.
Yeah,
I want to go. I'm
I've
jealous that
you.
I didn't get to be there. I was convinced before, but yeah, you have solidified it.
Perfect.
For your takes. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the family
What was
trip
your
will be
favorite?
back to Branson next year. Invite's open.
I think hopefully life will be a little bit more calm next year.
Yeah.
At this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite ride? Favorite attraction?
Man, it might be Tom and Huck's River Blast. That was fun, just because I've never done anything like that, and Bash really liked it.
That's cool.
Bash likes Fire in the Hole. What else was fun? We did they have a swinging pirate ship, and one of the cast members, I thought this was kind of strange, but he took a cup of water, like a clear cup of water filled to the brim, and we were in the middle row, and he set it on the divider in the middle, and we kind of like looked at him like, all right, buddy, what's this? But through physics, that cup stayed in the same spot and didn't spill for the entire ride, which was kind of cool to watch.
Cool.
I don't think that's officially sanctioned by Silver Dollar City as to be like normal practice by their workers, but yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what they're called, because they're probably not cast members.
No, I don't have the name of whatever they're called. Nobody's, team members, residents of Silver Dollar City. I don't know. I couldn't
That's
tell
cool.
you.
Is that Silver Dollar City? Why is it called that?
Based on some of the light research that I did, there were some sort of silver dollars being taken or distributed at some point in the early days.
Oh.
So
When did
it
the
kind of
park-
had the nickname Silver Dollar City.
When did it first open?
Yeah.
I'm quizzing you with the facts. No, I'm fascinated because, you described Knott's Berry Farm to be obviously significantly older. than that
1960 officially.
park. Interesting. So it's pretty old.
It was called Silver Dollar City in 1960. The history of Silver Dollar City. The cave started doing cave tours. Hold on.
it's really not that big of a deal.
Hold on.
1960 gives me enough context because that's pretty old. That's only 5 years after Disneyland.
5, yeah, that is true. A well-established attraction in the 1920s, but it was not technically a theme park at that time.
Right.
So, yeah.
Interesting. Very
It's been
interesting.
around. It's been around.
Well, one day I'll go.
Yep.
Hopefully sooner rather than later, but it'll probably be later.
It's definitely a must-do.
Yeah,
I think
I
if
wanna
you're
go.
if you're a theme park enthusiast, so go check it out. If you find yourself just meandering through Branson for some reason,
Or take a trip to Branson.
or road
sounds
tripping,
like.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah.
road tripping from like Ohio to Florida, as most people do, I don't know if that's very out of the way. Let's look at the map. Probably
Yeah,
is.
that would definitely be out of the way.
You think?
Yes, 100%.
It's all the Midwest up there. You know?
Ohio to Florida, I've driven many a times. Straight shot down 75.
Oh yeah, it's way out of the way. Oh my
I think
gosh.
You have like not a good understanding of like where Branson, Missouri actually
Yeah,
is.
everything from Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, east is all kind of just one little blob to me.
It's definitely not.
Holy mackerel. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ohio to Branson to Florida is literally a triangle.
Yeah, that was just not a
All right,
good
if you're road tripping from North
You'd have to be-
Dakota
yeah,
to
you'd have to be from
Florida,
the Dakotas. Yeah.
stop in Branson. I'm going to go take a geography class.
Yeah, you should. You were shocked that it wasn't that bad. Like it was going to be a long drive for me. I'm like, buddy, where do you think Branson is within relation to
I thought
Florida?
Branson was, yeah, wow. Branson might be the same distance from Florida as DFW is to Florida. Now that I think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know. I just always considered Branson like over that away.
How long of a drive is it for you?
7 hours.
That's not bad at all for you.
Oh, well, let's see. It probably wasn't that bad for you.
No, it's like 17 hours.
Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure. We looked this up. We did this on an
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Dollywood's a little closer to you, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, that's all I got. That's Silver Dollar City. I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad. I'm glad you had a great time.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, 17 hours and 13 minutes. That's how far Branson, Missouri is from me.
so if you're taking a little drive from Ohio to Florida, stop by Silver Dollar City. Just for a
Dollywood is-
quick roadside stop. Might be a
Dollywood
little
is
one night.
11 hours.
Still a long way.
Yeah.
Still a long way.
Florida's, but you know,
Kind of on your own down there.
yeah, but I'm
Theme
not on
park
my own.
market is cornered.
Pretty good. We're pretty solid on our theme parks in Florida. That's for sure.
No, I think you need to go to the #1 theme park in America. Which I see why it is that, because it's just different, you know. Silver Dollar City is just different.
Who votes that?
I'm pretty sure it was USA Today. 3 years in a row. It's
Interesting.
like on their website. It's one of their claims to fame.
Interesting.
And it's on all of their marketing. The #1
s-
theme park in America.
I'd be so fascinated by like the metrics of that. I mean, it sounds amazing. It sounds great, but I'd want to know how did that get determined and established. Fascinating.
You're going to have to ask somebody other than me.
Yeah, that's cool. One day.
America's best theme park. Yep. That's just
Well,
what
I'm
it
glad
is.
you had fun.
But yeah, I had a good time. So
Good.
I'm ready for the next theme park adventure to be with my pal. And another
days
in a
away.
new theme park. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just over the last 6 months. Knott's Berry
Check them off your
Farm,
lists.
Silver Dollar City, Disneyland. I just need to do a quick little in and out of Disney World just to say I've been.
Peppa Pig, you cannot.
Peppa
forget.
Pig. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's been a big.
Yeah, that's going to be weird. You're going
kickoff
to come
here.
to Orlando and not go to Walt Disney World.
I don't know. Maybe I'll stop it. Maybe I'll just weasel on over there real quick. I don't know,
Well,
but
it'll be fun.
Yep.
It's going to be a fun weekend.
I'm excited to compare Silver Dollar City directly with Epic Universe. I am most excited about Tom and Huck's River Blast versus what was it called? Fire
Drill.
Fire Drill. Fire Drill. That's crazy. I still can't believe that that's a thing. But anyways,
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, have you been to Silver Dollar City and did you eat the cinnamon bread when you went? Question of the week. That's another thing. The cinnamon bread. It's like a loaf of iced cinnamon bread
Wow.
Delicious.
Sounds really good.
Also, I had a pretzel dog, little hot. It's like a corn dog, but with pretzel bun. Also good. But just throwing some food items out there.
Yeah, no, that's good.
But
That's
anyways,
cool.
did you?
Did you vlog all those things?
No, that was on the family day.
Ah, gotcha.
The vlog was roller coaster challenge. Was pretty
Got
much so that should already be up. If it's not,
You'll see it in a couple of weeks.
yeah, if it's not, that's my bad. I'll definitely have it up within a year. I know that. But anyways, we're the theme park guys. Next up, Epic Universe coming soon. That was Silver Dollar City. Me and Nick will have to go back.
Yep, one day.
All right. Till next time. So long,
Goodbye.
partner. As
Goodbye,
they say in
everybody.
Silver Dollar City, America's #1 theme park.
That's Woody's phrase.
So long, partner.
Step off. All right.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.